flesh. All right? It perishes. It goes through different changes. All right? Read on.
For our light affliction.
No, read the 16th verse again.
16. For which cause we faint not, but through our outward man perish. Yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
And what's the inward man? The spirit. Your spirit is being renewed every day. All right? Because the spirit, does it die? No, the spirit never dies. The spirit never dies, but the flesh dies. The spirit is what gives you life, energy. If you take the spirit of your body, what is our body? It's dead. It's like a shell. And that's amazing how the Most High did it. An unseen spirit the Most High puts into your body. And that makes you do everything you do in life today. Walk, talk, see, jump, run, smell. And the Most High take that spirit out. That body just dead. Still dead. So the Most High said the spirit is renewed every day. That's energy. That's life. But the body takes a toll. It's being worn down every day. But your spirit, once it reconnects back to the Most High, gives you life. It's amazing, man, how the Most High does things. Just a spirit to make the body move and do everything, to make you think, to make you see. Imagine that. Now, you know there's no scientist on this earth did that. It's the power of the Most High to put a spirit in man and to make him do the things that he does. And even to rebel against the Most High. Imagine that. The Most High put a spirit in man, and yet man could still rebel against the Most High and talk trash against the Most High. Ain't that something? And the Most High just sitting on there looking at man. The Most High said, who is man? What is man? Man is just a worm. You understand? So, we don't really know the power of the Most High. The Most High has the power to snatch that spirit at any time and do what he wants to do with that spirit. So who could tell the Most High he's wrong because he does what he does or what he feels like doing? Everybody can't tell the Most High he's wrong what he's doing. He's the power. He creates everything. He made us. He made you. All right? Continue reading on.
For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us as far more exceeding an eternal weight of glory.
Right. So in the future, this is going to be more of eternal weight and glory. This is just a light affliction that we're going through here. All right. All right. Next scripture. Go to St. John. St. John, the 11th chapter. We're going to begin from the 17th verse down to the 27th verse. St. John, the 11th chapter.
The book of St. John, chapter 11, verse 17. Then when Yahushua came, he found that he had lain in the grave 4 days already.
Right, so this was Lazarus. Lazarus was in the grave 4 days already, stinking, rotting. All right? Anybody was crying, weeping for him, Lazarus. All right? Go up to the 14th verse.
Then said Yahushua unto them plainly, Lazarus is dead, and I am glad for your sakes that I was not there, to the intent ye may be believed. Nevertheless, let us go unto him. Then said Thomas, which is called Didymus.
What verse are you?
16.
16 town, which is called Didymus.
Unto his fellowship disciples. Let us also go, that we may die with him. Then when Yahushua came, he found that he had lain in the grave 4 days already. So
Lazarus was already in the grave 4 days already. Dead. Alright, read on.
Now Bethany was nigh unto Jerusalem, about 15 furlong hour, long off. And many of the Jews came to Martha and Mary to comfort them concerning their brother.
Right, so that's what people do when somebody dies. They come to comfort you, to give you comfort, to console you. Alright, read on.
Then Martha, as soon as she heard that Yahushua was coming, went and met him, but Mary sat still in the house. Then said Martha unto Yahushua the Mashiach, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died.
So she's saying, listen, if you were here, my brother would not have died. Because she understood the power that he had. She said, if you were here, he would have not have died. Read on.
But I know that even now, whatsoever thou wilt ask of Yahweh, Yahweh will give it thee.
Right, so she said, whatever you ask of the Most High, he's going to give it to you, because she knew the power that he had. Read on.
Yahushua said unto her, thy brother shall rise again.
So Yahushua said, your brother shall rise again. So she's like wondering, what do you mean he's going to rise again? Now she was kind of like perplexed now. He said, listen, your brother's going to rise again. You understand? Read on.
Martha said unto him, I know that shall rise again in the resurrection.
See, our people knew about the resurrection. This wasn't not new. Our people knew about the resurrection. Even Job spoke about the resurrection. Job said he know he shall see his maker in the end. Alright? All the prophets spoke about that. Even David spoke about it. So she knew that Lazarus was going to rise in the resurrection. Read on. But you had some of Israel didn't believe it. What group of Israel didn't believe in the resurrection? Right, the Sadducees, the Sadducees. But the Pharisees believe in it. The Sadducees ain't believing in resurrection. You understand? One group believed and one group didn't believe in it. But Mary and the people was here, they knew about it. Read on.
Yahushua said unto her, I am the resurrection.
So what Yahushua said? He said, I am the resurrection. Yahushua said, I am the resurrection. And he is the resurrection. Read on.
And the life.
And the life. Read on.
He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live.
See what Yahushua said? And that's a true saying. He said, if you believe in him, though you were dead, you're going to live. Alright? You're going to live. Read on.
And whosoever liveth, believeth in me, shall never die. Believeth thou this? She said unto him, Yea, Lord, I believe that thou art the Messiah, the Son of Yahweh, which should come into the world. And when she had so said, she went her way, and called Mary, her sister, secretly, saying, the Master is come, and calleth for thee. As soon as she heard that, she arose quickly, and came unto him. Now Yahushua was not yet come unto the town, but was in that place where Martha met him. The Jews then, which were with her in the house, and comforted her, when they saw Mary, that she rose up hastily, and went out, followed her, saying, she goeth unto the grave to weep there. Then when Mary was come where Yahushua was, and saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying unto him, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died.
So she said to him, if you was here, my brother would never have died. Read on.
When Yahushua therefore saw her weeping, and the Jews also weeping, which came with her, he groaned in the spirit, and was troubled.
So Yahushua groaned in the spirit and was troubled. He said, hey, what's wrong with these simple people? He groaned like, what's wrong with them? What? Don't they know? But sometimes your emotion could overwhelm you so much that you forget. You understand? When that deep tragedy and that death and that sorrow hits you, your emotions, you just totally forget everything. You push everything to the side and you become carnal. Alright? Read on.
And said, we have ye laid him.
Read again.
It's like, and said, where have ye laid him? They said unto him, Lord, come and see. Yahushua wept.
So Yahushua wept. Why did Yahushua wept? Anybody know why he wept? Right, the condition and the simplicity of them not understanding the power of the Most High. That's why he wept. Like, man, these people don't understand. That's why he wept. All right, read on.
Then said the Jews, behold, he loved him. And some of them said, could not this man, which opened the eyes of the blind, have caused that even this man should not have died? Yahushua therefore again groaning in himself, cometh to the grave. It was a cave, and a stone laid upon it. Yahushua said, take ye away the stone.
Yahushua said, look, take away the stone. Move the stone, okay? Move that stone, you simple people. All right, read on.
Martha, the sister of him that was dead, saith unto him, Lord, by this time he stinketh.
He said, man, by this time he stink 4 days already. He said he's stinking already. All right, the carcass. All right, read on.
For he has been dead 4 days. Yahushua said unto her, said I not unto thee, that if thou wouldest believe, thou shouldst see the glory of Yahweh.
He said, if you believe, did I tell you? If you believe, you will see the glory of the Most High. Read on.
Then they took away the stone from the place where the dead was laid. And Yahushua lifted up his eyes and said, Father, I thank thee that thou hast heard me.
So he's given praise and credit to the Most High. He said, Father, I thank thee that thou hast heard me. So who was he praying to? He wasn't praying to himself. He was praying to the Most High. All right? He was praying to the Most High. Read on.
And I knew that thou hearest me always. But because of the people which stand by, I said it, that they may believe that thou hast sent me. And when he thus had spoken, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. And he that was dead came forth.
See, right? Just by the word, just by the command. Lazarus, come forth. Came out, man. That spirit, commanded that spirit, and he came forth. Read on.
And he that were dead came forth, bound hand and foot with the grave cloths, and his face was bound about with a napkin. Yahushua said unto them, loose him and let him go. Then many of the Jews which came to Mary and had seen the things which Yahushua did believed on him. But some of them went their way to the Pharisees and told them what things Yahushua had done.
So they went to the Pharisees. You know the Pharisees like, what? What man is just raising the dead? Because you know, nobody had the power to raise the dead. Nobody, not even the Pharisees had that power. Alright? Only person who had that power were prophets that was back then. Alright? Like Elisha. Alright? When he raised the woman's son. Alright? Read on.
They gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council.
They took a council now, like, what? Who's this man raising the dead? What? We gotta take a council now. Alright? Read on.
And said, what do we? For this man doeth many miracles.
So he's doing a lot of miracles. And that's one of the greatest miracles. When you could raise a man from the dead. Because it was all these eyewitnesses. Hey, what they could say, it was nothing, no hocus pocus that he did. This was the power of the Most High that raised that man from the dead. And all these people witnessed this. Alright? They witnessed what happened. And he came forth from the grave. Read on.
If we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him.
And see, and that's what they didn't want. Everybody was going to believe that, wait a minute, this is the Messiah. For what he did, he has to be the Messiah to raise somebody from the dead. Read on.
And the Romans shall come and take away both our place.
And the Pharisees says he had a position, they had a seat in the midst of the Roman rulerships. They didn't want to lose that power and that seat. So they said, you know what? Nah, we have to get rid of this guy. Everybody's going to follow this man. And we're going to look like fools. So jealousy kicked in. Jealousy and envy. Read on.
both our place and nation. And one of them, named Caiaphas, being the high priest that same year, said unto them, Yea, know nothing at all.
So you don't know nothing at all. You guys don't know nothing. Read on.
Nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not. And this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Yahushua should die for that nation.
He should die for that nation, the children of Israel. Read on.
And not for that nation only, but that also he should gather together and one the children of Yahweh that were scattered abroad.
Read on.
Then from that day forth they took counsel together for to put him to death. Yahushua therefore walked no more openly among the Jews.
See, so Yahushua didn't walk openly amongst the Judeans that were in Judea. Alright? So when he said, for those who are scattered, there was Judah in the land and the other tribes that were scattered abroad. Alright? Read on.
But went thence unto a country near to the wilderness, unto a city called Ephraim, and there continued with his disciples. And the Jews' Passover was not at hand, and many went out of the country up to Jerusalem before the Passover to purify themselves. Then sought they for Yahushua, and spake among themselves, as they stood in the temple, What think ye that will not come to the feast?
Now read again. What think ye?
What think ye that he will not come to the feast?
So they was expecting to come to the feast. So was looking out for it. Alright? Read on.
Now both the chief priests and the Pharisees have given a commandment, that if any man knew where he were, he should show it, that they might take him.
Right, so they wanted to take him. Alright? So the Pharisees and the Sadducees saw that he was gaining the fame and the favor of the people by the things that he did. And they said, nah, this guy, nah, he's got 12 followers. We're going to lose our position. We can't let this man take our position. See, they were more concerned about their position and their status. And they didn't want that. Alright? And so that jealousy kicked in. Alright? So that was showing the power that Yahushua had to raise the dead. Alright? But that shows you that the dead is going to rise. Alright? So don't get bogged down and get all become so confused and so distraught that you can't function no more. The dead is coming back. Alright? In that day. In the day of the resurrection. It's another scripture I want to show you about Job. I think it's in Job, I think it's the 18th chapter, where Job speak about, I think it's Job, either Job, the 18th chapter or the 19th chapter. But Job speak about that resurrection. He said, I know I shall see the Most High in that day. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, I think that's it, yeah. I think that might be it, yeah, 1925, yeah.
The book of Job, chapter 19, verse 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth.
Right, that's it, yeah. Job 19:25. Read again.
For I know that my Redeemer liveth.
And who's the Redeemer we was talking about? Right. That's the Redeemer. Alright, read on.
And that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth.
So he knows it. Job knew this. He said, I know this, that he shall stand upon the earth in the latter day, in the last days. And Job was way back then. Even before we became a nation. Even before we was known as Hebrews or Israelites that went down to Egypt. Because Job was during the time of Abraham. Alright? And Job knew these things. Alright? Read on.
And though after my skin worms destroyed this body.
He said, yeah, after worms destroyed this body, I'm in the grave, I'm dead, it's the maggots eating it, I'm gone, I'm in the ground. Destroyed. Read on.
Yet in my flesh shall see Yahweh.
See what he said? Yet in his flesh he shall see the Most High in the day of the resurrection. That's what he's talking about. So when we die, it's not over. We're coming back. He said, yet in my flesh I shall see the Most High. Check that out. So he was showing you. There's another part in here. He said, Job said, in that day, our body's going to be smooth as a baby, like when we were born. When the Most High bring us back, we're going to be flawless, like a baby. Fresh, young. Alright? When the Most High bring us back in that resurrection. Because it's also another scripture Most High tells you. He said, speaking about David, he says, in the last days, he said, David shall be their king. So how is David going to be our king when he's already been dead? Meaning the Most High has to resurrect him and bring him back in the last days. Right? Go to one more scripture, Amos the 9th chapter. Amos 9 and start from the 11th verse.
The book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 11. In that day will I rise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
So the Most High said, in that day he's going to raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen down. Being the ruins of destruction, the remnant, that generation, that seed. Read on.
And close up the branches thereof.
The breaches.
The breaches.
The breaches is all the separation and the division. Alright? The animosity, the hatred, the confusion. Alright? He says he's going to close up all the breaches thereof in that day. Read on.
And I will rise up his ruins.
See? And I'll raise up his ruins. What is ruins? Something that's destroyed. Something that's cast down. He's going to raise up our ruins. Alright? Read on.
And I will build it as in the days of old.
And he's going to build it as in the days of old. How was it in the days of old? It was a glorious kingdom. But this one is going to be a much more glorious kingdom that he's going to raise up in the last days. Read on.
That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
That we may possess the remnant of the Edomites. We're going to possess them. Alright, read on.
And of all the heathen.
And of all the heathens, all the nations, read on.
Which are called by my name.
That call themselves by the Most High name. Christians. I'm Jewish. Most High said we're going to possess them. Alright, read on.
Saith the Lord that doeth this. Behold, the day come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper.
And that's us. We're the plowmen. We're going to overtake the reapers. Alright, read on.
And the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed, and the morning and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel.
So the Most High is going to bring us out of this condition, the captivity that we're in. Alright, read on.
And they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them. And I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled up out of their land, which I have given them, saith the Lord thy power.
So the Most High is going to raise up all the ruins. He's going to resurrect us as a nation. And he said, David the king He's going to be king unto us. So David's going to be there in the resurrection. David's going to be resurrected to be our king. So death is not the end of all things. All right? So, but there's one more scripture. I'm going to close the cloud time. It's at 10 o'clock. Go to Isaiah 57. Isaiah 57. Now, at times, when a person dies viciously, it's a hard pill to swallow. All right? Some people want to know, but why? Why this happened? Why? My boy was a good boy. He was going to go to school. He wanted to do things for himself. And you want to know why he got killed. All right? But certain things happen, the Most High does for a reason. Isaiah 57 and 1.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 1. The righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to the heart.
See what it says? The righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart. A righteous man dies viciously. And some people don't even lay to heart why he died. Some people can say, well, why he died? Why? Why did the Most High have to have him die? There's another scripture in the Psalm says, the Most High said, precious in the sight of the Most High are the death of the saints. That's a heavy statement, right? The Most High said, precious in the sight of the Most High are the death of his saints. Why? Because to the Most High, that's like a sacrifice. They are martyrs to the Most High. But in the end, the Most High is going to reward them for that death that was done upon them. Alright, so read that verse again.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 1. The righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart. And merciful men are taken away.
See, and merciful men are taken away. They're taken away from the earth by vicious death. Alright, read on.
None considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come.
So sometimes the Most High does these things to take away the righteous from the day of evil, even though it might be a vicious death. But the Most High has a reason why he did it, because in the end, the Most High is going to reward that person as a martyr for his sacrifice and for what has been done unto him. Alright? Because the Most High tells you he's going to reward those that die. Right? In the scripture in Revelation 16 chapter, the Most High said, because they have killed his saints, the Most High says he's going to reward them for the blood that they have shed. Go to Revelation 16, I'm going to end in that chapter. I'm going to end the class. Revelation the 16th chapter, I want to share this here. Because the Most High has a reason why sometimes he killed, how certain people die viciously. Because he's going to judge that person that did it. Alright? Nobody goes unpunished. A man might say, yeah, I bust a cap in that dude, yeah man, yeah, and I got away scot-free. No, you didn't get away scot-free. Your day coming, nigga. That's exactly what he is, a nigga. Alright? When you kill a man unjustly and you're boasting about it, your day is coming. Alright? Yeah, I got beef with you, son. And just start shooting and just killing for no reason. You're not going unpunished. You might think, oh, I did it for 10 years, but when your turn comes, you're going to be crying and weeping like a little girl. No, don't kill me, please. But it's too late. Alright? And you want to know why a lot of people end up getting killed. Because the Most High brings back that justice upon a wicked man's head. Alright? Revelation 16. I want to share this here.